So what these guys like Larry Wheels, Hafthor, and all of these strength performance athletes that are using PEDs need to start doing is more isometric exercises. So as you probably already know, Hafthor just tore his pec in his latest powerlifting meet, which is a real shame. And it's a shame that whenever this happens to anybody, but there's a reason why it does happen in these high performance strength athletes at that level. That's because when you're at that level, you are using performance enhancing drugs. And it's known that when you do that, the muscle size and strength gets larger than the tendon size and strength, and also it can degrade the actual tissue of the tendon itself. So you take that, you have this big strong muscle now pulling on a tendon that isn't as big, and indeed possibly has actually gone through some sort of destructuring of its natural tensegrity, then that's just a recipe for injury. So I'm not going to talk about that and what you should do. You all know my stance on performance enhancing drugs and where it's going in the sport and where it's taking strength athletes in the wrong direction. So what can we do for these guys that are just going to do it? And indeed for the natural athlete that wants their whole strength performance as a whole to safely increase. And it is isometric training. So isometric training is known to increase tendon size and strength. So there's a few different types of isometrics, and they all work and they're all very good. Overcoming isometrics is one of the more popular ones. Then there's isodynamics, where you're holding the isometric for anywhere from 10 to 20 seconds, then performing repetitions after. There's EQIs, which are eccentric quasi-isometrics, where you hold the lift in an eccentric hold, and then you hold it there for up to a minute, and it really stresses the tendon. There's lots of ways to do it, but I have never seen Hafthor or Larry Wheels or any of these other guys that are in the strength game that have these injuries. I've never seen them do any isometric training in any of their videos, and they need to start doing that. I'm pretty sure that they're smart enough and that the coaches that they use would be smart enough to do it. Maybe I just haven't seen it, but I'm telling you, you guys, I'm sure you're not going to see this video, but maybe you do, or maybe someone you know will. Start incorporating it, because you guys need to do that, as well as I hope you're eating enough collagen protein as well. So this latest event has prompted me to make my video, which I was going to do anyways, but I'm going to bump it up in the order now, of isometric training, the different types and how to use them and how to implement them into different programs. So stay tuned for that. It's coming on the way. So this is really just a short rant. Again, we're seeing more and more of this happen, and it's really a shame. What are these guys going to be like when they're older and they're off the drugs and their joints are all screwed up? What's their quality of life going to be like? I'm 46 right now, and I plan on going, well, just till the day I die. I keep getting stronger as I get closer to 50. It's so weird, but that's called strongevity, and it's just not about abusing things. Anyways, do the research for yourself, look up isometric training and tendon health, and you will see for yourself that this sort of things have been proven in studies to increase the integrity, strength, and size of tendons and ligaments, for that matter, the people that participate in the study. And that's what these guys need to start doing more of, because they're getting too big and too strong for their joints. That's it. That's all I got to say for today. Stay strong and free. Guys, I'm trying to make the best value for time channel in the industry. So if you like the videos such as this that pack a ton of action items into 5 minutes or less, then please subscribe. Until next time, stay strong and free.